Welcome back to Dr. Josefina's Way, and I'm Laura Guttridge. In today's lesson, we're talking about mental training. And, you know, in my opinion, I think the whole aspect of mental training is much harder than any physical thing. Yeah. Like, I'd much rather mow the grass than read. Has anyone, I'm sure everyone's had this happen to them, they have like some kind of mental task hanging over them,
yes.
Like they have to write a letter or just do something that's mentally
challenging.
Yes. And you could just put that off forever. And, you know, I'll do physical things, you know, one after the next, and, you know, not think anything of it. But when it comes right down to mental tasks, but you think it's very important in order to achieve our goals.
Absolutely.
To get our mind, because the mind and the body and this, you know, that all works together.
Yes.
And if you can't mentally think this, it's never going to physically happen.
No, but I think you're being unfair to yourself.
You think so?
Yes, I am. Let me tell you why. Because you take care of your house, like the garden.
Yes.
You take care of the, you know, you don't pay anybody. You do it yourself.
That's
correct?
Right. Yes.
That takes mental training. That takes mental toughness. That takes determination.
Yes.
That takes because to get to that point, I don't do it.
Yeah.
I got somebody who cut the grass.
Yes.
But you do it.
Yeah.
So you know, it's a different way. But you have that toughness of doing the thing that you set out yourself to do.
Yes.
Right?
And in my defense also, it is kind of meditating to me to get out there and do my gardening. And I do think about very philosophical things while I'm doing my little tasks.
Yes. So mental training not necessarily is that. I mean, you know, even to get here today, you have to have the determination, the discipline to get where you are right now sitting here.
That's true.
So that
you have to prepare for the lesson.
You prepare, so you do have you. I
know it's. You know what I mean, though. It's something that requires mental attention. I mean,
no, because Laura, what happened? We all different.
Yes.
We all different. So sometimes when we look at from perspective, then we start, well, I don't have that. No, you do have it, but in a different way I do.
Oh yes.
Or Robert has it, or Vicky has it. So
when I have to like do something.
Yeah, you're tough. You're a tough cookie.
Well,
I know you.
I made it through philosophy school. I have a bachelor's degree in philosophy. I'll tell you, that was really ultra challenging. And not only did I have to do all the mental stuff to get that degree. They don't just give you those degrees. I have to commute all the way to Orlando for that.
Exactly.
So that was serious determination.
What about that?
Yes.
Nobody, Laura Guttridge, let me tell you this. Nobody will be where you are without being mentally tough.
That's true.
You've been married for how many years?
21 or 22.
That's toughness.
Yes. Yes. My husband, he's a challenge in himself.
Okay, and then you have a child. How old is Celeste?
She's only 6. So
that takes tough. That mental toughness.
I
mean, not to kill her or him. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm playing, but anyway. So
I guess what I'm saying is you have to really motivate yourself in order to sit down and think about these things and put them into action.
Exactly. You just hit it.
It doesn't come naturally.
No, because you have to think about what's in it for me.
Yes.
Nobody is going to do anything if they don't see the payoff. What's in it for me? Like you just said, you do your gardening because you relax, you meditate, you think, so you're getting something out of it. I do what I do because I get a pay. The payback is the satisfaction, the joy, the happiness on doing whatever it is that I choose to do.
Right.
So that's.
Well, you understand the importance of incorporating all the aspects of the mind, body, spirit thing, into making everything work the way it works for you.
Yes, because other than that, then we will not be a balanced human being.
Yes.
If I'm only focusing in my muscle, well, what happened with my muscle and my mind?
Right.
It's deteriorating. It's going nuts. What happened with my spiritual muscle? What happened with my emotional muscle? So we have those different bodies, these components that make us. So it's so important that we work those 4 areas in a balanced, beautiful way, and then you find a happy person.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And you talk about how a lot of us have to not let our analytical side, our practical side of our brain, because a lot of the practical, ness in us tell us, oh, you can't achieve these things, you can't do this, and it's practical just not to do it.
Exactly.
So you have to overcome that obstacle.
Yes.
That it is practical to do these things.
Because that's what we talk in the lesson about self-imposed limitations. I'm imposing. I can do it. If I want to do it, I can do it. It's not that you can. It's just that you don't want to.
Yes, that's one way that's the way I think of ourselves looking for excuses.
Yes. Yeah. No, you can. It's not that you can. It's not you don't want to.
Yes.
It's not that you don't have the abilities. You don't want to. It's not that you don't have the money. You don't want to. Because one of the things that I learned through the years is if we want something bad enough, we come out with a way to do it.
That's
because
true.
the creative subconscious always, when we have that idea, that thought, that goal, that something that we want to achieve, and we are focused, then the how-to will come.
Yes.
The problem with most people, they want to know the how-to before they know what they want.
Yes, they don't want to do the work it takes to get there. And anything worth having is going to take work.
Absolutely.
And that's why one of your techniques I like is the visualization.
Yes.
And I have a very vivid visualization. I can really see things in full color. I think some people can't. I don't know what
exactly, you're right.
How many people can see the visualizations, but there is a small percentage of people that can't do that.
They can see the picture. They cannot see the image.
They can't see the image in their minds.
Yes.
It's a very strange concept to me, but whenever I'm practicing things, I can visualize them in my mind. Like when I had my Arabian dance, I visualized, I thought I'm not going to be able to remember all this, but I visualized the whole dance every night, and that was most of my practicing.
Yes.
Was my mentally the mental vision of the dance.
Yes, excellent.
So it works. If you can visualize, use it.
And I used it when I needed to compete in 2009, and I had a hip problem. I had a problem with my
remember
hip.
that.
Remember that? And I could not practice my posing. I only did it mentally.
Really?
Yes. And so when you got in stage, because you had the adrenaline, nothing hurts because you have all the adrenaline. But anyway, so
you visualize yourself with your trophies.
Oh, all the time. I mean, I start posting
with all your trophies.
Yes, pictures on Facebook before I compete with all my trophies. So I'm attracting that to me more and more.
I did it before. I can
do it again. Perfect. Now double bicep. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Ciao, baby. Mwah.